As refugees like these arriving in Austria continue to pour into Europe, the U.S. and other world powers are looking for more options to help stem the growing humanitarian crisis. The issue will be high on the UN's agenda when more than 150 presidents and prime ministers gather for the General Assembly. Also, the U.S. and other leaders of the 7 major industrialized democracies will hold a Tuesday forum on refugee and humanitarian issues.
I know that different governments are interested in helping to raise more funds from other governments, invite governments that have not been active on humanitarian issues to play a larger role.
Earlier this week, European Union interior ministers approved a plan to resettle 120,000 refugees throughout the bloc. The EU also pledged more than $1 billion to help Syrians who have sought refuge in neighboring countries. The U.S. is also providing more humanitarian aid and has set a goal of expanding its refugee ceiling to 85,000 over the next year, with at least 10,000 from Syria.
We're doing what we know we can manage immediately, what we feel we can do by working within the system we have and within the challenges that we have budget-wise.
The U.S. pledge is not dramatic, says Bill Freilich of Human Rights Watch, who spoke via Skype.
I think it's an increase that's overdue, in fact, because last year there were only a little over 100 Syrian refugees that were resettled to the United States.
Some say while the U.S. may need to step up its efforts, there should be more help from countries that have been sitting on the sidelines during the current refugee crisis.
We can think of other countries taking in greater numbers of asylum seekers. I'm thinking of Canada, I'm thinking of Australia.
Analysts say the fact that asylum seekers are coming to Europe should serve as a wake-up call to Western powers to pump more money into Middle Eastern countries that have been bearing the brunt of the refugee crisis. Pam Dockins, VOA News, the State Department.